Mira. Get it out of here!
Yeah. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm going to save this stuff.
Welcome to another episode of the Good Improv Show, happening right here on YouTube, live as live can be. And then it's going to happen on gradio.ca later on.
And that is Edmonton's best local station. And
if you are joining us,
yeah,
what?
Nah, nothing. Yeah,
sorry. I didn't mean to step on your toes there. I'll just, you know what? I'll leave. If you're joining us for the first time, thank you very much for joining us. We are going to be making up some sketches for you, some improv sketched comedy, just off the top of our dainty little heads. There's no more than words to inspire us.
Shall we reveal the... Sorry, again, Jordan's just getting ruined here.
I just got so much energy. I'm ready to go.
Okay, jump in, champ.
Comedy.
It's all you.
We're going to do a comedy show. Let's go.
All right, there you go. I think that's all he's got, Dan. I think that's it.
Okay, well, we got to show him the words yet. Okay, so here are the suggestions. They're the words SmackDown, Vintage, and Harmony. So thank you very much to our viewers who sent those in. If you want to send in a suggestion, all you got to do is go to Good Improv on any social media, send us a suggestion, we'll make some fun with it.
Yes.
All right. That is true. We'll do that. Shall we get going? Shall we do this?
I think it's time.
Okay.
Do some stuff? All right. Okay. Hey, Jordan. Do you remember when you watched wrestling on TV for like 9 hours straight and then thought, I could do that? So you set up a wrestling match in your backyard?
Yeah, I remember that. And you know what? It's a lot harder than it looks to draw a crowd, for one. I had a few animals watching me, but very few humans at first. It took time for a crowd to show up. I'm surprised how quickly people gather at a wrestling match.
Yeah. I think they advertise them or something. I don't think they just say, I'm going to do it and expect people to show up.
Well,
also, having an opponent probably would have helped a lot, I would imagine.
Probably. Yeah. Somebody to hype it up against would have been good.
Yeah.
What can I say? I guess I was wrong. I was mistaken.
You know what? You went for it, and I respect you for it.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah?
Do you remember when you started bringing signs into work?
I do remember when I started bringing signs into work, yes. I just thought that Frank in accounting was doing a really great job, and I wanted to kind of show my appreciation. So, yeah, I brought that sign in that said Frank Rules with a Z at the end. And then I bought that Frank Rules shirt in. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I jumped out of the crowd and I attacked Frank while he was making his way down the path to his office as an accountant.
Yeah, you turned heel.
Yeah, well, I thought it would make a cool storyline, but the people in the office did not see it that way whatsoever.
No. I'm just really glad that we had a ref there for that basketball game that we happened to be playing that day.
Well, it's just so annoying because it's like the whole office is babyface, right? Like everybody in the office, every single one. I've never seen anybody else in the office hit somebody with a chair. I've never seen anybody else in the office take sand out of their pocket, toss it in someone else's face. Never happens. So one heel in the mix and suddenly he's out the door. I mean, that's no way to run a promotion or a functioning office, I guess, either, but still.
Dan, we're going to have to let you go.
You're serious. You're really serious.
Yeah, we have our corporate lawyer here. Justin, do you want to come in here? This is our corporate lawyer.
Hi, Dan. Nice to meet you. Yes, we are going to have to let you go. I'm afraid. There's just been too many complaints. We have two people by the water cooler talking about the TV show they were watching last night, and then you come out of nowhere in a mask, as if we can't tell it's you, and then just hit one of them with a cricket bat or something, and then run off. None of this is televised, by the way. None of this is going anywhere. It's just two people by a water cooler. You're not forwarding the plot. You're just attacking two people who've just been talking about TV.
I shouldn't be responsible for the tech stuff, getting this on the air. I mean, seriously, that seems like it should fall to the company, right? Not me.
Well,
there was that other instance as well when you arranged when you got to do the work schedule for that one day, and you arranged everyone's time to be 2 minutes apart arriving. And so every time someone new came in, you attacked them with a chair.
And then would throw them out the window one by one, hoping to claim the title of winner of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Also, ironically, you didn't even win. It was Sharon from finance.
And congratulations to her. She's a fine lady. No one deserves it more. The janitors are also complaining about you misusing their ladders.
What do you mean? What's a misuse of a ladder? Give me an example.
They're suspending belts up in the rafters.
Yeah.
Challenging other employees to a ladder match.
Yeah.
In order to get more overtime.
Yeah. Well, I figured what better way to figure out who's the person who deserves it most and whoever can endure that match, climb that ladder, take that belt down, and then hold it up. I gave Frank a leg drop off of that ladder that saw me having to miss like 8 weeks of work. You know that? So
your direct supervisor won't even talk to you anymore because he's terrified of you. He's waiting for his, the Friday report, the finance report, and then all of a sudden, you jump out of the supply closet and hit him with a chicken. Where'd you even get a chicken? Why do you even have a chicken?
I'm trying new things here, trying to get something to work. Nobody else is doing anything for their gimmick. Everybody's coming in here in business suits, totally just copycat, corporate cookie cutter look. Doesn't look anything like, not even one person here looks like a professional wrestler, if I'm being honest, except for me.
That's another thing. You come in wearing very, very revealing clothes, a lot of streamers and ribbons on them, your face painted in odd,
I sweat that off during the day.
Yeah,
technically his makeup is okay according to the HR guideline because women are allowed to wear the lipstick and the eyeshadow, and can't get him on that. Even though I do think it's personally a little excessive for the workplace.
And as for those streamers and things, I tear those off before I start work. Obviously, that's just part of my intro costume, right? And again, nobody here has any intro well, I guess everybody has like a trench coat they wear in, like, oh, real original. We got another trench coat guy, do we? That's going to really sell. I don't hear any theme music when people come into this place. I don't hear any fireworks going off. I don't see the whole place is broken, quite frankly.
Well, you know what everyone does here is you being announced by a man with a microphone every morning. You can just quietly come into the office. You can sign your time card like everyone else. You don't need to have an announcer announce you where you're from, weighing in at. It announces your weight every day that you arrive.
I asked Sharon what her weight was, and she slapped me in the face. Which, you know what? At the time, I thought, okay, here we go. We're finally getting a match started. But no, it was like a real thing. She broke and she smacked me in the face and went on her way. So
we also have a complaint during someone's performance review, another employee's performance review. They were just having a nice chat with their supervisor. Then all of a sudden, your theme music started playing, and you just came running in out of nowhere.
No. I came running in through a plate of glass out of nowhere.
That was not fake glass, by the way. That was real. You broke a window, a very valuable window.
And it also saw me missing work for several weeks because of those injuries I sustained.
It's just nothing for it. We're going to have to let you go. I mean, we do accounting for people who package toy cars. That's what we do here. Okay? We don't wrestle each other. It's not a main event. There's no championships on the line.
Wait. How did you guys determine who's the CEO of the company then? It wasn't determined in a fatal four-way or some sort of round-robin tournament style for the CEO? Or how did that work out?
It was the guy who founded the company.
Yes, the founder of the company. And
You
look,
shouldn't be able to compete. That's a totally unfair advantage.
I know you have resisted our efforts to fire you in the past, and you continue to remain on the property, and the only way we can technically get rid of you is if you step foot off the property for a 20 count. And by golly, we are going to get it done this time.
Yeah.
Okay, but just to be clear, if I go off the property and the count only reaches 17 or 18, and I come back on the property, the count will reset, and I'll get a fresh 20 count to go back off the property again, correct?
According to the law, yes, that's correct.
Excellent, excellent. And if the person monitoring that was, say, knocked out by a chair or table, I'd
And
have
the count
much
would
more
obviously
time.
be suspended.
Right, okay, perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Okay,
We never
well,
should have let him write the company rule book.
I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.
This firing is scheduled for one fall.
My goodness, that was fun.
Fun.
Hey, Justin,
Yes.
remember when you said that everything you buy just has to be vintage?
Yep. I remember when I said that. I was going through a phase, you know. I saw it on TV, looked fun. I bought that vintage car, a good old Model T. Didn't go very long before I had to, replace it. It was really old.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. Yeah, it was nice. I got vintage underwear. Couldn't get the stains out of them, but I had to wear them. That didn't last. That didn't last very long. Now everything I buy has to be brand new, and I burn everything at the end of the day and buy new things the next day.
That's good policy.
Total opposite on that. I call it anti-hipsterism. Hey, Jordan, do you remember when you bought that? Do you remember when you bought that new action figure? And you thought that if you just rubbed some dirt on the case and stuff, people would think it's a vintage action figure?
Yeah, I remember doing that, and I was trying to convince people it was real old by aging it up, rubbing the dirt on it and things like that. And then I thought to myself, well, gee, since they believe that's old, probably like I do, if I rub dirt on myself, people would think I was old. And I did that to try to get into the bars and places where it was, age restricted, age myself up, get myself one of them discounts at the restaurants for seniors.
Seniors, you would try to age yourself up for a senior's discount? You're 12.
Added more and more dirt, evidence of being old.
Yeah. I probably should have picked an older action figure, not one from the latest Marvel movie that came out. That was the first mistake.
That was my fatal flaw. Was buying something really new.
Yeah, I was looking at that going, that's just Brie Larson. I mean, you're trying to convince me that this is old, but she's only 20-something.
Yeah. Yeah, not a lot of people ended up falling for that.
No.
Tried to trick them. Failed. Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you convinced your family that you were in Guns N' Roses?
Yes, I do remember I convinced my family I was in Guns N' Roses. And that really backfired because my Nana believed me so much I didn't have the heart to tell her that I wasn't in Guns N' Roses. So every time a Guns N' Roses video came on, I had to point out which one I was. I told her I just wore a wig and a top hat. And yeah, I mean, it just escalated to the point where Slash was making a public appearance. My Nana was going to go to visit me, to say hi to her grandson, to say hi to her little Nunu, as she calls me. So I had to knock Slash out and take his place so as not to disappoint my Nana.
We cut to inside of a Guns N' Roses rehearsal. Now Slash.
Yeah.
I wanted to, and drummer, I'm not really sure what your name is, never bothered learning it.
Duff, maybe? There's a Duff.
Juff?
Duff. I don't remember all their names
Is
either.
it Juff or Duff?
Duff with a D. Duff. There is a Duff. I don't know if he's drums or if he's guitar. He might be another guitar.
Duff or the drummer? What's your preference?
I prefer.
Just call me. Just call the drummer.
Yeah, I prefer the drummer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The drummer / I have something I want to confess. Now, I know I've said that I'm the lead singer of Guns N' Roses.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
if I remove this bandana and this wig,
Whoa.
you will see that I'm a guy named Dan. So
What happened to Axel? Bring Axel back.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make this confession because I thought it was important that all band members tell the truth about who they are. I just think that's very important. Because if band members don't tell the truth about who they are, then it can be hard for other band members to trust them, right? Drummer, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, obviously I know about things because being the drummer of Guns N' Roses, obviously I would know exactly who I am.
All right, no, I can't take it anymore. I'm not Slash.
What?
I knew it.
I'm just Phil Kennerson. You know, I saw Guns N' Roses was rehearsing in there. I saw Axel, Duff, and the drummer come in, and I just thought, hey, that would be really cool, and I just pretended I was Slash.
I'm
glad we
away.
stopped this before rehearsal because I don't play a lick of guitar.
We were killing it before rehearsal. The way we were holding our instruments, not playing them, just the way we were holding them.
Look, drummer, I'm really sorry. I'm sure Dan's really sorry as well to disappoint you, but neither of us are in Guns N' Roses.
I am flabbergasted.
Drummer, I saw you pretending to play the drums when I walked in, and I thought to myself, that's weird for the drummer of Guns N' Roses to be doing, going boop, 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 boop. I thought it was weird.
Oh, because the drums make that sound, so why would I be making that sound with my mouth?
Right, exactly. Why not just let the drums make the sound?
But I'm being not a guitarist or in a band. I just thought, well, maybe that's just how they do it.
That's what I thought at first too. But now that we've learned that there's 2 imposters in Guns N' Roses, I have to question everyone.
Well, I, the drummer, am an authentic member of the Guns N' Roses band. Me, the man named the drummer.
All right, okay.
Definitely not a fraud.
What was the name of our last album?
Singing drum noises. It obviously wasn't called Drum Noises. And even if it was, it wouldn't be like some guy going do, 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 as the album name. How would you even find it?
How would you even spell that?
Fine. It's me, Jordan.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Guys, we gotta stop doing this. This is crazy. This is the second time that we have become a famous band undercover to each other.
It's Aerosmith all over again.
Yeah.
You want to just pretend to play the instrument stuff?
Maybe just for a little while. I can lip sync. We can put the song on.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Just put on Appetite for Destruction.
You guys do that. I'm going to go check out this ad here. Wanted musician.
Jordan.
I don't know what the drummer's name is. I know there was a Duff, but I don't know. I think he was a guitarist.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Duff McKagan, I think, is that guy's
Duff
name.
McKagan. Yeah. Axel / Duff McKagan. I don't know the drummer's name. Maybe Duff was the drummer. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Drummer of Guns N' Roses, if you are still alive and watching this, just drop it in the comments and let us know what your name is.
Probably is. I mean, he probably is.
We will send you $3 for that. I figure he's either doing really well or real poorly. So if he's doing real poor, the $3 will be welcome. But if he's doing real well, it's just, giving it a little something for his time. So
just out of respect for all that great drumming he did.
Exactly. Some of the best.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah?
Do you remember when you put a fake profile on that dating website?
I do. I very much do. I made myself look much worse than I actually am in the profile to see if ladies would, see the good in me and the and all that, But it turns out that doesn't really work so well. They want to hear about a guy who's got kind of good qualities, it seems, to date him, as opposed to a guy who's got all kinds of bad qualities.
We cut to a restaurant. This is a really nice place. This is a really nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just have to just put this out there. On your dating profile, it said specifically that you weighed 650 pounds. That you were like morbidly obese.
I do.
You do.
Yep.
Because I would guess like 230, 250 maybe.
Probably closer to 700.
Okay. It also, again, just sorry to bring this up. I know we haven't even gotten our appetizers yet. I just want to get things out here. It also said that you had a bone marrow disease and could barely walk.
Yeah,
you walked to the table just fine.
I think you must have mistaken me for maybe you were looking for somebody else walking while we were walking to the table, and your brain kind of mapped that walk onto me.
Hi there.
Right.
Hi, I'm the manager here.
Oh, hello.
I just wanted to check in on you guys and let you know that you have won a prize.
All right.
You've won free dinner tonight because your cumulative weight of 400 pounds has resulted in this prize. We were doing a weigh-a-thon for our customers. We needed 400 more pounds of weight, and you put us just over the edge.
I think,
So
sir.
this is based on a scale that was at the door that we both walked over, and it confirmed our weight.
Yeah.
Sir, I think your weight machine might be broken.
No, we have it calibrated quite regularly.
Calibrated regularly.
I am a 650-pound man.
Oh, congratulations.
He's also losing his hair and has a rare bone disease, according to his dating profile.
That's all correct.
Oh, well, if I may say, your hair does look thick and luscious.
It's a wig.
I know.
Very
wig.
convincing wig, sir. Very convincing wig.
Thank you. It was donated hair. My twin brother donated his hair to me. That's why it looks so natural on me.
Fascinating
You know what
story.
he also
Enjoy your meals. Enjoy your meals.
On the house meals.
Thank you.
Dating profile also said that he's very, very unlucky. Can't catch a break. And so here we have a free meal. So I mean, that just counteracts that as well. Just admit you lied on your dating profile.
No,
Okay?
come on. That's not true.
No. Like I wanted to date someone who was at death's door, not very attractive, unlucky, someone who had nothing going on in their life, so that I would look better. And now I show up. You clearly work out. You clearly have a full set of hair. You're clearly not dying.
I'm very stupid, though. I'm stupid.
Oh, okay. All right. You're stupid. Well, I guess it's stupid to lie on a dating profile and have someone
Right.
show up.
See, I'm pretty stupid.
All right. Well, okay. Well, maybe we'll give this a chance, though. Yeah. Sorry, sir, Mr. Manager,
Hi.
sir.
Hey, yeah, I'm just here watching you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, no one's taken our appetizer order yet. Do you mind if we just give you our order?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. I'll have. You know what? I will have the. I'll have the shellfish, even though it said you were allergic to shellfish. I can't resist. I'll just be careful not to, breathe any in your direction or anything.
No, don't get the shellfish. That would be no good.
You're not allergic to shellfish, are you?
Definitely so. If I'm even in the same building as shellfish, I just start puffing up.
Really?
My goodness. Oh my
Shellfish.
goodness. Well, you had better start using the anaphylactic shock drugs to prevent yourself from puffing up, because we have shellfish in every part of this restaurant.
I gave myself a pre-shot before I left the house today, just to be safe.
No, you better take it.
Just to be safe.
Okay. All right. Do you
Keep
want
it
to
nearby.
sample?
Keep it nearby.
I can have a waiter bring one over. You can take a little bit, try it, see, check and see how it is. We have some excellent ones that have been fermenting for years.
I'd like to see that.
These EpiPens.
I'd like to
we have
I'd like to see
some.
them take it.
from a region of France. It's aged.
Seems odd that you'd be aging medication and saving it up and bringing stuff in from different countries and things like that. And why
Fancy
EpiPen specifically?
It's a classy restaurant. They probably have an EpiPen list.
My family was in medicine before we became restaurateurs.
Okay.
That's why we started this restaurant. Medicine food.
I was
Man.
wondering why everything kind of tasted like aspirin.
Yeah.
Look,
We put aspirin. We have a surplus of aspirin. It's in 99% of our dishes. You see the little aspirin icon next to a lot of those dishes on the menu?
Oh, that's what that
indicates
is.
there's aspirin in there.
Okay. I thought maybe that's how spicy it was. You know what? I'm sorry. Can you know what? Just cancel my order. This isn't going to work out.
What?
Okay. Clearly, you have a lot going for you. Clearly, you're not dying. You're not ugly. You're not unlucky.
What if I were to insult you right now? Just right now, I just insulted you.
You know what? Sure, try it. Let's see.
You know what? You two sound like you're in the middle of a fight. I'm going to have a bottle of champagne brought over here right away. Okay? On the house. Gratis. And I'll be donating the equivalent cost of that bottle to bone disease research.
That's very nice. It's very nice of you. It's very nice of him.
That's what I have.
Bone disease, bone marrow disease.
That's what I have. That's right. Yeah, that's what I have. So that's good. That affects me personally.
Enjoy your meals. I'll be back.
Hey, look, back to that insult, okay? Back to that insult.
All right.
I think that you are just... some of the...
You can't even do it, can you? You can't even do it. You're not even mean.
Darn it! No, I'm not mean either.
You're not rude. You're not unfunny. You told a really funny joke when we were coming in. You know, you're good looking. You're fit. You clearly are lucky. You're taking us to a really nice restaurant, so clearly you have money. You don't have a terminal disease.
I didn't push an old lady down either.
You know what? I can't believe that you would do this to somebody. That you just fake a dating profile like that.
You know, I saw an old lady get pushed down, and then I helped her up out of the gutter. And I mean, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. And I'm apologizing. That can't help either. I should just have a cool detachment to the whole situation right now, right?
Exactly.
I just be like, whatever, you want to walk out the door, walk out the door. You know, I can't do it. I can't make myself feel that way.
You know, I feel used and I feel taken advantage of, is what I feel. You know?
I mean, that's something.
And I want to feel like that, but in a legitimate way.
Right,
Not
okay.
like you lied to me way.
Right, I get you. Okay, well, I don't think I can provide you that.
You know, I can't eat this free meal either. I know that's very sorry, sir.
Yeah. Hey. Hello.
It's very nice of you. It's very nice of you to give us a free meal, but I cannot take it. This date is not going well. I insist on paying for my share of the water and salad that I've had. So
no, I'll get it. And what if we just get these meals delivered to like a homeless shelter or something?
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
It's a good. I could arrange for that to happen. Normally restaurants will have mints, a bowl full of mints. We have aspirin. Did I mention we have a lot of aspirin?
Yes, you did mention that.
Keep that in mind when you're take as many as you want. Have some of this.
I'll take some aspirin.
Thank you. You know what? I don't actually use aspirin. I was just being polite.
Me either. I would never take it.
Hey, Jordan. Remember when you said you could do all the Beatles songs in harmony?
Yeah. I remember when I said that. And I think that I did a pretty good job. Pretty good, I would say. Is that harmony I hear? Why, yes, it is. Is that the Beatles or is it just Jordan singing by himself? Layered 4 times.
Right. The fact that you try to do all 4 harmony parts at once just make it very weird.
Yeah, people called it very weird. I take that as a compliment. Of course, it should be very weird. If it was normal, I'd be concerned. Hey, Dan.
We cut to an MTV style reality show. And that is right, yes. And we are here with our winner, Dan Moser, who is going to meet his favorite band ever. He's going to meet the Beatles today. You've been a big Beatles fan your entire life. You won the competition. You won the contest.
Sure have. Followed every moment of their music from 1964 all the way up to 1970 and then stopped paying any attention whatsoever. So the fact that you were able to reunite this great band here for me today and just show me kind of what happened to all of them, all their cool stories they must have to tell about what happened along the way. I can't wait to see these four friends back together again, playing music one more time for their biggest fan.
You're in luck, because here he is, the Beatles. Here you go.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
There you go, buddy. I know you're shocked. You're thrilled. Go ahead, ask your questions. He's here. He's here for you all day, man. You guys are gonna go to.
I'm here.
Yeah, you guys are gonna go have dinner, restaurant. Yeah.
Nice food.
What happened to the accent? There was like an accent before.
Yeah, who do you want to hear? Want to hear Ringo?
I guess sure. I guess Ringo. Sure.
Hello.
That's pretty good. Do you say anything other than just the hello as Ringo?
Hello.
Hello a few times. Okay.
I can
there
say
you go.
that.
It's like you're meeting your heroes right now. What's going through your mind, right? You're meeting the Beatles.
Drums. Boom, 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 ba-doo, boom.
Well, Ringo is about as articulate as I was expecting, so it's probably unfair to start with Ringo. How about I talk to George for a while?
Yeah. George.
Are you trying to like get it down here? I thought this is the guy. Okay, wait a minute here. This is the guy you're putting in front of me as a contest winner to meet the Beatles, and he's just getting the voice down now?
He's out of practice. I mean, it's been since the 70s since he's done these beloved character voices that you've loved so much and followed this whole time. I mean, it's taken him a while to just get back into the swing of things, right?
Yeah. You want George? You got George. Taxman.
That's just the title of the songs that he wrote. That's not... Okay. You know what? I'll play along with this farce just because I flew all the way here to Liverpool, so I may as well at least play along.
I mean, what farce? This is the Beatles. This man did all the Beatles recordings.
Mine.
From the late 60s to just stopped at 1970.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was tired. Couldn't do it anymore.
I had to take a break. Can you imagine the amount of fan mail alone? It's a lot.
Time for. Because, of course, they'd write to each character individually as if they were real people, you know? This man made it seem so real that, you know, people think of them as real people. These four crazy characters that he came up with.
Yes, I think of them all as real people, yes. I've seen many interviews with all the four Beatles.
That's a testament to my work.
Many live performances.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. That was me.
You know, if you're not going to ask a question.
I've seen them appear in different places around the globe at the same time.
Yeah, it's camera tricks. It's all camera tricks, man. It's Hollywood, dude. It's me. The whole time it's been me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, if you're not going to ask a question, I'll ask a question. So for Abbey Road,
yeah,
when you're crossing the street, you had to cross the street 4 different times so they could take 4 different pictures and composite that together, of course.
Of course.
Who was your favorite to cross the street as?
Probably Paul, because I got to have bare feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I knew you'd say Paul. I knew you'd say Paul.
I don't like shoes, man. They're like prisons for my feet.
Yeah.
And when I was playing bass,
in any direction, still not escape them. Prisons for your feet. I totally get it, man. I totally get it.
Mm-hmm. That's what the long and winding road is about. Not having shoes.
Okay, I guess I have a question, I guess.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, fire away.
Do it, man.
when the band was breaking up, what role did you play in fighting with yourself?
Oh, it was very hard. I went back and forth with myself 4 ways. I was real conflicted about it. It was tough. But I used that to fuel the artistry.
Man, that was amazing. It's amazing. And you, Dan, you get to hang out with the Beatles all day. We have so many activities planned. You're going to go on a paddle boat ride together.
Ugh.
You'll have so many opportunities to ask him all your Beatles-related questions that you've always wanted to ask.
Yeah, and I think I'm pretty good on knowledge now. I think he's answered everything I need to know at this point.
Okay, so let's get paddle boating then. I've waited years for this.
We got a full day scheduled. We got all the film crew here to film you. We're gonna make like an hour-long episode out of this.
Oh, pizza!
You want a pizza?
Fine, I'll stay for pizza.
That's what. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
We cut to the middle of the lake in the paddle boat, and a film crew is paddling alongside, filming them.
Hello.
Okay, that's it.
That's Ringo.
Yeah, I know it's Ringo. Didn't have to add the drum sounds in. I knew it was Ringo.
A lot of people needed the drum sounds to help them visualize that I'm Ringo.
Yeah, Dan, we've been filming for like 4 hours now. I mean,
You want to hear the story about how I wrote Yellow Submarine again?
No,
yeah, tell him that story. Tell him we don't have a lot of usable material so far. So if you could just,
you're blaming me and not international superstar Ringo Starr?
No one wants to talk to John.
Let's bring John out. Let's get John out for a while. He'll shed some light on this.
Don't have much to say.
Sounds very close to the Ringo, if I'm being honest.
Look, Dan, this is what you wanted. You wanted to meet the Beatles. You wanted to meet your heroes. You said, more than anything, I would love to meet the Beatles. You're getting that chance.
Yeah, no, I did ask for this. There's no denying it.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe I'll just start listening to the Rolling Stones.
I would need a separate contract for that because.
Oh no!
He was also Ike and Tina Turner.
Hey Dan.
Yes.
Do you remember when you threw salt in the manager's eyes?
You bet I do. I threw salt in his eyes, and then I threw pepper in his mouth.
And it to us, salt and pepper pain sandwich.
That's right. That
was so admirable that I'm putting you in charge of accounting.
Really?
Yes.
You know, the last place I worked, when I did this sort of stuff, everybody was just like, Dan, you got to get out of here. This place isn't for you. Some of them would just scream and run in terror when I showed up at work.
Weird.
Yeah, weird, right?
Well, you found a home here at McDonald's.
I've got to say, I've had a lot of hit with a lot of chairs on my first week, and I really appreciate it.
Team.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
Remember when you went through your day doing commentary on it? Doing ringside commentary for your day?
Yeah, and people were getting so irritated at me because they were doing sort of mundane things. And I would say things like, oh, he's really putting some pepper on there. He's putting on the pepper sauce. And, it'd just be a guy putting on his shoe. And he's wondering, like, why am I doing that? Or I'm biting into an apple. And I'm like, I don't think you can take much more. And biting into it,
Yeah, it was getting a little much.
By the end, it was getting a lot much. I should have been stopped. Should have been stopped with gunfire. Dark. Hey, Dan.
Yeah?
You remember when you got traded to a fishing boat?
I do remember that. My wife set up a deal that she would give up me and my third son in exchange for a bunch of cool fish off of this boat. So yeah, no, it was a surprise to me. You know, I'd been with the family for many years, and I thought we were a really tight unit. You know, I'd worked my way up with that team, but I guess, you know, the chemistry of the team was changing a little bit. Sometimes you gotta shake things up. You know, you gotta move things up a little bit. You know, you gotta get maximum value for your assets. That's the other thing, right? Like, if you can get some fish for me now, you don't want to wait a couple of years when my knees are gone. Maybe I got some infidelity under my belt. You never know, right? And then it's a lot harder to trade me. It's a lot harder to move me. You know, I've got this long-term contract with the family. It just made a lot of sense for management to do what they did. So I understand it. I mean, from a personal standpoint, obviously I'm enraged. But yeah, no, from a business standpoint, wife made the right choice. Good call. Hey, Justin.
Yes.
Remember when you transported back in time, but you thought you transported forward in time?
I do remember that. I was very, very confused. I didn't get why penny farthings had come back. They seemed really inconvenient the first time. I'm like, why are people riding these? Where's all the floating cars? Why are people riding these things around all of a sudden? I asked someone, so what powers your civilization? Is it like nuclear power now, as it probably should be? And he took off his glove and slapped me across the face, told me I offended his honor. I was in a pistol duel, and it wasn't a laser pistol either. It was like a loading blunderbuss.
Weird.
Yeah. It was not good. The whole thing, not good. So
that's disappointing.
We cut to the Museum of the Future. So, as you can see here, in the future, rather than having real futuristic floating lazy boy, they just went back to rocking chairs. Regular old rocking chairs made of wood.
Pretty rickety.
Yeah.
That's really weird. I mean, as time travelers, I got to say, this is really disappointing. I mean, what's that? Why is there all this soot in the air, by the way? What's all that about? I mean, haven't you guys moved to nuclear power yet?
Nuclear? Oh, hardly. Coal is the energy of the future, sir.
Oh, God. Energy of the future? It'll be...
Yes, everybody's got a coal oven, coal energy supply in the future. A lot of coal. There's coal everywhere. It's littering the streets. Too much. It's a surplus. You can't walk down the street without bumping into a pile of coal. People think that because Santa got angered so badly, he cursed mankind with a coal curse.
Wow. That's what people believe. That's what people are saying. They still have dogma and mythology here in the future.
Christmas has become the main thing that people talk about in the future. All other holidays have been ignored. It's just Christmas 364 days a year, and then one day with nothing.
I guess if you have all days of Christmas, then you kind of loses some of its charm. So even one day off gives it a little something back.
Yeah.
But the one day off is Christmas Eve, so you're doing all the setup,
Right.
Now, what's this I see over here? This exhibit about women's voting rights being appealed.
Yep, they were appealed, and then they were appealed again, and then they were appealed again, all the way up to the Supreme Court, and then the Super Supreme Court, and then the ultimate Super Supreme Court, and then back down to the NBA for adjudication, and then it was decided, yeah, women should vote. Yes.
Women could already vote when in our time, women could vote.
Yeah, but in the future, they really thought about it.
Okay. All right. I guess let's just move to the next exhibit.
Yeah.
It's just, Dan, is it just me or is the future like really backwards and weird?
Yeah, it's weird and bleak and kind of like a mixture of Victorian England and mixed kind of with the modern day as well. So it's kind of hard to say.
All right.
Guys, I read you an incorrect fact there. Women actually don't have the right to vote in the future.
Okay.
They don't have the right to vote. They don't have the right to read books. They don't have the right to make eye contact with a man.
A big oversight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe I missed that, you guys. Usually I get all these facts right. And that one slipped by me.
Like, there's like a coal film on my teeth like all the time now, just in the air.
I'm starting to get used to it, actually.
Okay, so this is this next exhibit. This is some of the clothes that people are going to be wearing here in the future.
Yeah, all G-strings
G-strings.
for a while, and then it goes very modest. Just full neck to ankles, gray suits, and wide-brimmed hats. Very little.
I see.
Very little. Yeah, you got the puffy neck
The neck
collars.
things
Yes,
have come back. Yeah.
Things.
those have come back. Yeah. Some people wear suits of armor.
Really fun.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's kind of cool.
It's heavy and cumbersome.
Oh, it's not like
Yeah.
a space-age futuristic material. It's ultra-durable, yet ultra-lightweight.
No, it's very heavy.
I probably can't fly either then, I suppose.
No, you cannot fly. But catapults make a comeback.
Catapults.
Catapults are back in a big way. Women were upset about the voting thing, so they loaded all the men into the catapults and launched them into the sea.
How did it go? Were they able to get all the men? I mean, you're still around, so at least some must have survived.
Well, I'm like a steward for the museum in the future.
All
99% of the men in the future are done for.
Because of the catapulting into the sea?
Yeah, most of them didn't bother to take the time to learn how to swim.
So 99% of the men are gone
Yeah.
due to catapults, yet women still don't have the right to vote?
No. They didn't trust themselves with it.
Okay. All right.
Wait, so who are they being modest for also, if I may ask? If there's no men around, then what's the deal with all the modesty? Just for you?
Yeah, just for me, I guess. So that I don't get distracted. Because apparently I have a bit of a distraction problem, a bit of an attention problem.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I was just saying that's fine.
You know what? I think we should go back to our time machine and go back to our own time. I'm really, or go further into the future to see if any of this has been fixed.
Let's just see the next room in the museum first, and then the last room in the museum, and then we'll go somewhere.
Yeah. I guess we're almost done according to the You Are Here map. Okay. All right.
Last room.
You guys ready for this room?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
This is the one part of history that hasn't changed. It's still the same as it was in the past, as it is in the future. No change. There's no difference. I want you to understand that before you set foot in this room.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we got it. It's weird that you keep referring to this as the future, though. I mean, it's our future, but you live here. But okay, yeah, sure, let's see it.
This, gentleman, is the Hall of Farts.
So people still fart. That's the point.
Yes.
And sorry, before we go through the doors here, is it just a giant room that's been farted in a lot? Is it a giant room where people are already assembled to fart when we enter it? What are we looking at here?
Animatronic robots that fart as famous people farted? Like, what are we getting ourselves into here?
All three of those things are true.
Boy.
Okay.
It is a room that many people have farted in. It is a room that people are assembled in, waiting to fart. And it is in a room where animatronic celebrity figures, and historical figures fart.
Okay,
All right. Let's get this over with then.
All right.
We cut to after the room of farts.
And so concludes your 8-hour tour.
I gotta say that last room was still my favorite part.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting it, so yeah, it definitely was better than the other two rooms.
I let one go in there myself. I mean, I had to go. You might as well, right? So there's a certain freedom to it.
That's not cool. Just like being in a pool and just peeing. Oh, there's water everywhere. I might as well pee. So, there's farts everywhere. I might as well fart myself.
There's farts. That's not a great analogy because there's water and pee are two different things. Whereas farts are the same thing.
There's still air in that room, though. I mean, not much, admittedly, but still.
Gentlemen.
All right, whatever. At least I didn't have to do it at the time.
Hope you had a good time at the Museum of the Future. Feel free to pick up some coal in the gift shop on the way out.
But you just said it was littering the streets. Why would we pay you money for it? We just go pick it up from the road.
Well, you want something to remember your experience, right? You want to get some coal from that cool museum, not just some street coal.
I might get some, with my name on it or something. Like
See that the guy's thinking?
I mean, I might as well. We're here, right? We want to show we've been here.
We cut 1,000 years into the future. Oh God, is this the Museum of the Future? No, there's no way this survived 1,000 years.
It's still running. Holy crap. Oh my God, look, these exhibits are even still the same. They haven't even updated anything.
You know what? This is just it. Time travel was a mistake. Not because it could hurt humanity, but because of this sort of thing right here. Nobody knows what kind of annoyances the future is going to hold.
Well, serves us right to build a time machine when we were just simple cavemen. That's right, they were from the past all along. It was a trick, surprise ending.
All surprise.
Because they were from the past.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Take that, Twilight Zone.
Yeah, we have a personal vendetta against the Twilight Zone. So, Twilight Zone, if you ever want to put on the gloves and go a few rounds in the ring, you just give us a call.
That's right. That's 1-800-GOOD-IMPROV.
Yeah. I punched Jordan Peele when I met him just because he did the Twilight Zone for a bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that rivalry started.
Yeah, that's right. Then I told him I genuinely enjoyed Get Out.
Well, fellas, I think that's enough comedy for today. I think it's time we all shut it down and let the people recover their funny bones a little bit.
Okay, I reckon that's acceptable. Thanks for watching. We really do appreciate it. And all that stuff, that hateful stuff I said earlier was just jokes. So, thanks for watching.
Oh, you're talking about your racist rant? We actually cut that out. We actually didn't have to.
Yeah, you didn't have to mention that.
Okay.
Yeah. We let Jordan just go off on a racist rant just for a bit. We tell him it's going out live.
Thank you very much for listening to this episode of the Good Improv Show. You can listen to more on our website, goodimprov.com, and you can listen to us every Saturday at 7 on gradio.ca. Have a nice day.